What's up, people, and welcome to Rauta's Reviews. Today I'm gonna talk to you about a band which I basically found 2009, or maybe the band found me because I got the promo back then in Tuska Festival. For a few years, this band basically went totally off radar when it comes to me, so I have no idea what they were doing past years except that they released their CD, the first one, a few years ago. A couple of weeks ago, I got their latest release called Omega Prayer, which is their second full-length album. Now, this band, being 12 years old, has matured enough, but also changed their style. They started as a more or less brutal death metal band, and well, nothing complain about it, but this time they have come back with more like black and death metal hybrid, which is an interesting turn of events or course. But before we get into the music, let's take a look how this CD or release looks like. So as you can see here, this is a two-fold digipack, which with a very dark and gruesome, sinister cover. It is clear that this cover image kind of reflects the music as well. So, like I said, death metal in the past and black and death metal nowadays. On the back side, nothing but a track list. Inside, it's all black, and the CD, which reveals us even more black. So, very minimalistic design overall. The booklet, which is quite nice in design, is filled with lyrics and skulls. Basically, as you can see, there's hardly anything else except for these kind of a zombie-looking band members. So I guess it kind of gives you the idea what this band is all about. They have their own way of looking like creatures of the night. So this is Omega Prayer and the band Abhordium. So musically they have changed from this very kind of a basic American type of brutal death metal and evolved towards black and death metal hybrid. Now the thing is that they have quite a lot of the bass work done in black metal, death metal way, but there's clearly a lot of black metal elements that have kind of taken into shape of something different than what they used to be. These different subgenres have actually melded together in a nice way, which is nothing like the very typical black death metal ones, which have no idea which way to go, basically. So this is more of a death metal foundation that gave birth to this kind of dark and sinister and very fierce type of black metal. So in a sense, it kind of has evolved, or more like created a twisted twin. So they have not basically let this past go by, but more or less created a sort of black armor of sorts around this kind of a brutal death metalish core. So these are like two worlds put in together in a very nice manner. It is so, even though that there are some kind of minor flaws which makes this album not reach the very top of the kind of black death metal subgenre albums of the year. This is no means a slander or like a negative critic, but it is still kind of clear to me anyway that this album is trying to figure it out where to go next, where to take this next step to, and how to make those songs even better, even more kind of intact. How to make these different genres to work with each other more properly, more in the way that it's not like two sides of a puzzle, but one whole thing, one piece of a Death Star that just, comes with brutal force and at the same time also makes this kind of a darkness, encasing everything within. So all in all, it could work, and I really like this whole feeling of this album because it looks good, it sounds good, and there are just no big complaints whatsoever. So once again, if you are one of those listeners who are enjoying both of these sides of extreme metal, this is definitely for you. And even if you're just like plain black metal listener, but that you are into bands like, let's say, Arcanine Faustus, which is also out with a new album, this is something to give a chance to. And for you death metal people out there who are not just pure death metal and that's it kind of listeners, but have also place in your heart for more dark stuff, give this one a shot. It is worth your time, I can guarantee it. So Omega Prayer, a definite thumb up album and worth checking out. And to add to this list of facts, this is a self-financed CD only distributed by PhD. So if you want to get this album, check out the band's homepage because it's probably the best place to get to order this CD. And you can probably find samples online, so keep checking them out. As always, thank you for watching, and if you like our videos, please subscribe and or like our Facebook page. See ya, and our next time. Bye.